Hey there everybody, it's SkippyJones back here with another episode of Skippy's Town. We are back here right after our last episode where we worked on these walls, which as you can see, I've gotten a lot more work done on. Armor up. So, I was able to get a lot of work done between episodes on just getting some basics done. We're gonna look at the walls first. So I got it figured out all the way up there. So, I haven't filled them all in yet. I'll talk about that in just a second. But this side is fully filled in just about. Gotta do that tower still. And these still need a whole lot of detailing. But I was able to get the base structures and everything done. It's the same gradient pattern all the way through. So, yeah, oh, I had to grab that scaffolding. Anyway, those are the walls. The other big thing I'd say that I got done was I planned out the layout of the areas inside of here. So yeah, these are going to be just buildings. The small little ones are probably going to be guard towers and stuff, same as over there. But the P, that's going to be like a park type thing. We're going to have like apartment style type building right here, guard tower, and just a lot of buildings to help fill the area. That's going to be a smaller stable for the horses. And then I figured out the rough layout for the front of the castle. It's going to go... It'll be at least probably double the size roughly, and it'll go back into there and up there with a tall spire and everything. And we've got some plans figured out for that thanks to a comment left by Purple Mika. For the castle, I want to do a bit more of a lighter gradient with it than we did with a lot of these, and we're probably going to keep the dark gradient for a lot of these, and then it'll be like a lighter gradient that might start down here, but by the top it's going to go to snow and ice actually. That's what the plan is. So that was Purple Mika's idea, and I really like it. So yeah, but we've got all of this stuff kind of roughly laid out. I'm gonna work on these. They'll either just be like little time lapses, like I've been doing with builds, or something. There are still plenty of mobs down below us, so that's fun. Anyways, the plan for today is down here. We are gonna start getting the farm set up. I've already gotten like a basic version, like the start of them, so I can talk about what exactly the farms are, and they're all basic designs that you've definitely seen in other places, but I want to talk about them just in case you don't know. So we're going to be doing 2 farms exactly like this one. That's going to be melon and pumpkins, and we're going to have the sugarcane farm set up. So yeah, let's talk about how these work. So it's really simple actually, and I'm going to get up 1 block. So right here is where the plant will be planted. Whenever it grows, it will send off a pulse to those pistons around it. So yeah, really simple, and which will harvest it. This is a lot more observers than I might need for the setup, but since it's a single player world, I'm not too worried about lag or anything, so we're just gonna do like max efficiency. It's gonna get set off whenever it can and everything for this. So yeah, so the observer is set off the piston. Then we'll have a hopper minecart, or 1 or 2 of them, going through the bottom here, which will deposit into these hoppers, which will deposit into a chest. I think needs to go, yeah, right here. And yeah, and we're gonna surround these in just glass and stuff so I can see how they're doing, in case anything messes up or we're missing resources. And I'm gonna do my best to make it look kind of nice. Like I'm gonna just do some basic spruce work here and everything. That's glowstone. I don't love how it looks, but it's not a big deal. These are farms. They don't need to look super nice. But yeah, so that's how these farms work. And there's going to be 2 full sets of these. These are, I believe, 19 by 19. 2 full sets, 1 for melon, 1 for pumpkins. Then right over here is the sugarcane farm. So this is also a really simple setup. Hopper minecart down here again. Once it's fully set up, that'll be put in. You have sugarcane here. There's water underneath this block right here. Pistons here, observers with redstone, so we'll set that off. I have this place right here for now because I don't want this to start setting it off, because whenever one of these does it, it's going to set off a whole row, or like as far as it is. I'm not going to put any repeaters back here because I won't need to, because there will be enough down there, but it's going to set off a lot. But pretty simple, it's just going to set a ton of them off again. They all set them off. But yeah, same relative like basics as the other farm, but in a lateral version instead for it to work with sugarcane. And I'm moving these over. I've already taken down the other ones because they're just not producing enough for what I want, Like these are my primary source of food, not because I eat the melons, but because I use them for emeralds, which gives me my carrots. And then I just want more sugarcane as we transition into stuff, both for mainly because bookshelves and books and stuff like that are going to be a very helpful and cool thing to have inside of the castle with chiseled bookshelves and everything. So yeah, we are going to go into a time lapse of me just building these up, because that's pretty much all it's going to be. I'm going to be repeating that pattern straight across, and then we'll have the hopper minecart going down, and then same thing here. It'll be same pattern, same pattern, same pattern, same pattern coming out right here. And then yeah, so enjoy the time lapse, guys, and I will see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed those time lapses, or not, you know, up to you. If you chose to skip them too, totally fine. So we've got these farms built, but first I want to talk about this guy right here. We got a skeleton horse, which I think is pretty cool. While I was working on the melon farm, a ton of skeleton horses and the accompanying skeletons spawn like right there on the other side of the now pumpkin farm. So yeah, we got one. I was able to get one of them. So yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do with this guy. He's not gonna become my like the horse I ride because terrible speed, but we're gonna do something with him because I feel like it's just a cool thing to have around. And then we got the sugarcane farm, which is doing so much better than my old one. So that's over at like an hour and a half or so, which it's not the best rates or anything. I could make this so much. Oh, there's water. I forgot. I can make this so much bigger, but I'm not going to. I don't need like insanely good rates or anything. So yeah, we got the melon farm and the pumpkin farm. Now, I did kind of run into two problems with these ones. One is the opposite of sugarcane farm, if you consider a problem, is the rates here are really good. So yeah, they're I've already made some of these. We were able to make that many melons over the span of 45 minutes. And I didn't even take any out of this chest, I don't think. So those were all just from when I was building the pumpkin farm. So yeah, pumpkin farm is still growing, so we don't actually have anything from it yet, really, but it's working. And then one thing, oh yeah, and then the other problem is just that we're not getting any light here in the center. None of these are growing. I'm not gonna worry about that though. I don't need more production here. The edge one, I've already placed some more light around because there just wasn't enough light for them to grow, but the middle, I'm not gonna worry about it. This is gonna be plenty of melons for us. I'm one person and everything. I don't need that many. So yeah. And then over here we've got the pumpkin farm. I think we're gonna run into the same problem in the center with things just not growing. I'm not gonna worry about it though, because I'm not gonna need that many pumpkins either. And the nice thing with pumpkins is I don't have to craft them into something else. So yeah, these are the farms though. Just a reminder how these work. There's a redstone on top of the observer, and then the blocks next to it make it so the observer pushes that down and breaks the pumpkin block. And then this activates whenever that grows a pumpkin, or right now whenever they just grow into a new stage. So it's going off a lot more than it will once they're fully grown. But yeah, and that's the same for this one. Sugarcane farm, there's just a piece of redstone behind the observer that sets off the pistons and pistons down to about halfway all at the same time. So yeah, pretty simple. One thing I also did change from the time lapse of this one was I changed it so there's 4 minecarts running instead. I had just one originally and it was taking way too long to get through. We weren't really losing anything, but with how short I had the hoppers, it was collecting enough throughout where it just wasn't depositing fast enough either, so it was filling up. So I switched it to 4, just one with more track at the end, and it's working a lot better. It's getting them, I don't have to worry about anything despawning or anything. So yeah, now I did the same system over here. So there's one more thing I want to show you guys, and I have a little query for you guys, and it's right over there, so I will see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, so we're over here at the stable, and as you can see, we've got an extra horse. We've got the 3 here, right? And I was finally able to breed up a horse that has better jump height and better speed than the parents and everything. It's not even close to the best, you know, that shows what it is out of. But I think we're gonna stick with this dude for a bit, which means I need a name. I'll go ahead and I'll take off the arm real quick. It's a nice little chestnut horse, you know? So I need a name for him, guys. So drop those below, you know? And then we've also got this sheep here. This dude naturally spawned like right by the castle. So I think I want to put him in the castle as like our king or something, or monarch, whatever, you know? I want to put him in. So I would like a name for our eventual king. I stuck him in here because for one thing, I didn't have this guy yet. Right after I got the sheep in here. And I don't really have a good place to keep the sheep right now, but I feel like it's fate because the dude spawned like right up there on this. Oh yeah, also I terraformed this, by the way. A little ledge right here. It still needs more work done, more texturing, but that's kind of what I'm going to be going for along this, and especially down here. So yeah, just a little preview on the future. But he spawned like right up here, so I want to put him in the castle as like our king or something. I don't know. Give me names for both these guys down below, and I will choose whatever ones I like, or if there's enough like voting for one, then I'll choose that one. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys liked the video today. Have a wonderful night, day, whatever time it is for you. I will see you guys later. Bye bye.